My child, slow down for a moment. Just breathe. I see you. I know your heart. I know the weight you carry, the thoughts that keep you up at night. You've been searching, haven't you? Searching for clarity, for peace, for answers. Trying to figure things out. Trying to make the right decisions. You wonder, am I on the right path? Am I doing this right? What if I make the wrong choice? I hear all of it. I hear you. And I want you to know, you don't have to do this alone. Turn to me. Let me show you the way. I know life can feel confusing. One moment, everything seems clear, and the next, it feels like you're walking in fog. You take a step forward, only to second-guess yourself. You wonder if you're heading in the right direction, or if you're making a mistake. That feeling can be overwhelming, can't it? But listen to me, I am not a god of confusion. I don't want you to feel lost, uncertain, or afraid. That's not what I have for you. I have direction. I have clarity. I have peace. And I'm ready to show you if you'll turn to me. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever been lost before? I mean, really lost. Maybe you were driving and took a wrong turn. Maybe you were in an unfamiliar place and couldn't figure out how to get back. Do you remember that feeling? The frustration? The stress? That desperate need to find your way? Now think about how it felt when you finally got back on track. That relief. That moment when everything made sense again. That's what I want to do for you. I want to guide you. I want to take your hand and lead you step by step. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. I see the full picture. I know the way. Tell me, have you ever experienced a moment when you felt completely lost? What did you do? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your story. Let's talk about something for a moment. When a child gets lost in a crowd, what do? They don't try to find the exit on their own. No, they call out for their parent. They reach up looking for a hand to hold. That's what I want you to do. Stop trying to figure everything out on your own. Stop trying to navigate life by yourself. You were never meant to walk alone. I am here. I am close. But I need you to call out to me. I need you to reach for me. When you do, I will take your hand and I will guide you. You don't have to be afraid of making the wrong choice when you're walking with me. Even if you take a wrong step, I know how to redirect you. I know how to turn things around for your good. You don't have to live in fear of messing up. Just stay close to me and I will lead you exactly where you need to go. I know your heart longs for direction. You want to know what's ahead. You want to be sure you're making the right decisions. But faith doesn't always come with a full roadmap. Sometimes faith is about taking the next step, even when you can't see the whole journey. Think about a GPS. When you're driving somewhere new, do you need to see the entire route on the screen at all times? Or do you just need to hear the next direction? Turn right. In 500 feet, take the exit. That's how I lead you. One step at a time. You don't have to know everything. You just have to trust me with the next step. But I get it. That's easier said than done, right? You're used to having control. You like to plan. You like to know what's ahead. And that's not a bad thing. I made you with a mind that thinks, that processes, that wants to prepare. But sometimes that same mind can make you anxious. You try to plan for every possible outcome. You think through all the what-ifs. You want certainty before you take action. But life doesn't always work like that, does it? That's why I want you to trust me. I'm not asking you to blindly walk forward without thinking. I'm asking you to lean on me more than you lean on your own understanding. There's a difference between planning wisely and trying to control everything. You can plan, but I need you to hold those plans loosely. I need you to trust that if I shift things, it's for your good. If I close a door, it's because I have a better one for you. If I lead you in a direction that doesn't make sense right now, it's because I see what's ahead and you don't yet. Can you trust me with that? Can you trust that I see things you don't see? Tell me in the comments, what's something in your life right now that feels uncertain? What's a decision you've been wrestling with? Let's talk about it. I want to hear from you. I know it's not always easy to let go of control. I know it's scary to take a step forward when you don't have all the answers. But you don't have to do this alone. I'm here. And I promise you this, when you follow me, I will never lead you the wrong way. Maybe you're thinking, but what if I've already messed up? What if I've already taken the wrong path? Then let me remind you of something. I am the God of redemption. I know how to take your wrong turns and reroute you back to the right path. I know how to take your mistakes and turn them into testimonies. Nothing is wasted in my hands. So don't stay stuck in regret. Don't live in fear. Instead, come to me. Ask me to lead you and I will. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. Let this be a turning point for you. Right here, right now. If you've been feeling lost, I'm inviting you to turn to me. I'm inviting you to let go of the stress, the anxiety, the need to figure everything out on your own. I'm inviting you to trust me, one step at a time. Are you ready? If you are, just type "I'm ready" in the comments. Let this be your step of faith. I love you. I'm with you. And I will show you the way. My child, I see how heavy your heart is. You carry so much, don't you? The weight of expectations. The pressure to be strong. The unspoken worries that no one else sees. You've been holding it all together for so long. Trying to figure things out. Trying to be enough. Trying to keep moving forward even when your soul feels tired. But I need you to hear me. You don't have to do this alone. I never intended for you to carry this weight by yourself. I didn't create you to walk through life burdened and exhausted. I made you for a relationship. I made you to lean on me to find strength in my presence. So why do you keep trying to do it all on your own? Maybe you've been let down before. Maybe people have walked away when you needed them most. Maybe you've opened up only to feel unheard, unnoticed, unseen. And so you built walls. You decided it's easier to carry everything alone than to risk being hurt again. But my love is different. I will never leave you. I will never turn away from you. I will never get tired of hearing what's on your heart. Tell me, have you ever felt like you had to carry everything alone? Have you ever been in a place where you wanted help but didn't know who to turn to? Share your story in the comments. I want to hear you. I know this world teaches you to be strong, to push through, to keep going no matter how tired you feel. And yes, there is a kind of strength that matters: resilience, perseverance, endurance. But true strength isn't about carrying everything alone. True strength is knowing when to lay your burdens down. I want you to lay them down with me. You don't have to hold on to the stress, the worry, the fear, the pressure to have it all figured out. Let me carry it with you. Do you remember what it feels like to finally set something heavy down? To unclench your hands and feel the weight lift? That's what I want for your soul. So right now, just pause. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart slow down. Can you feel me here? Can you sense my presence? I am with you right now, and I am offering you my peace. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. There's something I need you to know. Something I need you to believe deep in your heart. You were never meant to struggle alone. I know, sometimes you think you have to be strong for everyone else. You don't want to burden people with your problems. You smile even when you're hurting. You say you're fine even when you're not. But I see through all of it. I see the moments when you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, thoughts racing. I see the tears you don't let anyone else see. I see the questions you're afraid to say out loud. And I need you to know none of it scares me. None of it pushes me away. If anything, it draws me closer. I am near to the brokenhearted. I rescue those whose spirits feel crushed. You don't have to hide from me. You don't have to pretend with me. Let me in. Tell me, what's been weighing on you lately? What's been pressing on your heart? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself walking through life with a heavy backpack. Every worry, every fear, every unanswered question, each one is like a stone in that bag. And with every step, it gets heavier. You try to ignore it. You tell yourself you can handle it. But over time, it wears you down. It makes every step harder. Now picture me standing beside you, reaching out my hand, asking you to let me take the weight. That's what I want to do for you. But here's the thing, you have to let go. You have to be willing to loosen your grip, to trust me enough to take what's weighing you down, to believe that I can carry what you can't. Are you willing to do that? If you are, take a second and type "I'm letting go" in the comments. Let this be your moment of surrender. I promise you, when you release your burdens to me, I don't just take the weight. I replace it with something better. I replace your fear with peace, your worry with trust, your exhaustion with rest. Have you ever experienced that before? A moment when you gave something to me and felt peace flood your heart? Think about it. And if you have a story like that, share it in the comments. Your story might encourage someone else. My child, I need you to know something. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. Even in the moments when you feel isolated, I am with you. Even when no one else understands, I do. Even when you feel unseen, unheard, forgotten, I see you. I hear you. I know you. And I love you. Nothing can change that. Not your struggles. Not your mistakes. Not your doubts. My love is steady, unshaken, unbreakable. I want you to rest in that love. You've been carrying too much for too long. It's time to lay it down. Turn to me. Let me hold you. Let me give you rest. If this message is speaking to you, subscribe now. I have so much more to tell you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. But right now, in this moment, just sit with me. Just be with me. Close your eyes if you need to. Take another deep breath. Let the weight start to lift. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are never alone. And I will carry you through this. My child, I know how much you want answers. You want to see the whole picture to understand why things happen the way they do. You ask me, why did this happen? Why now? Why like this? You wonder if I hear you, if I see you, if I'm really working in your life. I hear you. I see you. And I am working always. But trust doesn't always come with explanations. Faith isn't about understanding every detail. Faith is about knowing that even when you don't see the full picture, I do. I know that's hard for you. You like to know what's coming. You like to make sense of things. When something happens that doesn't fit your plan, you feel thrown off, uncertain, maybe even afraid. But I need you to trust that my plans are always better than yours. Think about a puzzle. When you look at one single piece, it doesn't always make sense. It looks random, out of place. But when you step back and see the whole picture, suddenly it fits perfectly. Your life is like that. Right now you might be holding a piece that feels confusing. You don't see how it fits. You don't understand why it's there. But I do. I see the whole picture, and I promise you, it's beautiful. Tell me, have you ever had a moment where something didn't make sense at the time, but later you saw how it all worked out? Share your experience in the comments. Let's talk about it. I know there are things in your life right now that feel uncertain. Maybe you're in a season where doors are closing and you don't understand why. Maybe you're facing a situation that feels unfair, painful, or unexpected. Maybe you're praying for something and it feels like I'm silent. But just because you don't see what I'm doing doesn't mean I'm not working. Think about seeds for a moment. When a seed is planted, it disappears beneath the soil. You can't see it. You might even forget it's there. But underground, something is happening. Roots are growing. The seed is preparing to break through. That's what I'm doing in your life. Even when you can't see it, I'm moving. I'm aligning things. I'm preparing the way. I know it's hard to wait. I know you want things to happen now. But some of my greatest works take time. And when you trust me, really trust me, you'll see that my timing is always perfect. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. I want to remind you of something. Delays are not denials. Just because something isn't happening on your timeline doesn't mean I've forgotten you. Maybe you've been praying for something, an open door, a breakthrough, a change. And you're wondering, God, why is this taking so long? But what if the delay is part of the blessing? What if I'm protecting you from something you can't see? What if I'm preparing you for something greater than you even imagined? What if my not yet is actually my kindness, my wisdom, my love? I know what's best for you. I see what's ahead. I see what you need. And I will never withhold something good from you. If I say wait, it's because the timing isn't right yet. If I close a door, it's because I have a better one waiting. Can you trust me with that? I know it's not easy. I know you wrestle with doubt sometimes. But even in your doubt, I am still faithful. Even in your questions, I am still working. Tell me, what's something you've been waiting for? What's a prayer that feels unanswered right now? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your heart. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Sometimes the reason you struggle to trust me is because fear is whispering lies in your ear. Fear tells you that if you don't take control, everything will fall apart. Fear tells you that if you let go, you'll be disappointed. Fear tells you that I won't come through for you. But fear is a liar. I have never failed you. I have never abandoned you. I have never left you without a way forward. And I won't start now. So what if you silenced fear today? What if you chose to believe me more than you believe your worries? What if you said, God, I don't understand everything, but I choose to trust you anyway? Would you be willing to do that? If you are, type I trust you in the comments. Let this be your declaration of faith. I promise you, when you put your trust in me, I will never let you down. But trust isn't just about believing in me when things are easy. It's about holding on even when things are uncertain. It's about walking forward even when you don't see the whole path. Think about Peter walking on water. He stepped out of the boat onto the waves because he trusted me. But the moment he took his eyes off me, the moment he focused on the storm, he started sinking. What are you focused on right now? The waves? The storm? The uncertainty? Or are you keeping your eyes on me? I want you to shift your focus. Instead of looking at what's going wrong, look at me. Instead of worrying about what you can't control, trust the one who holds all things together. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. So let go of the need to have all the answers. Let go of the need to control everything. Rest in the fact that I am leading you, even when you don't understand the way. You are safe with me. If this message is speaking to you, subscribe now. I have so much more to tell you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. But for now, just sit with me. Let my peace fill your heart. Let my presence remind you that you're not alone. Trust me, my child. I will never lead you the wrong way. My child, I see the things you don't say. I see the moments when you smile, but inside, you're hurting. I see the times when you say, I'm okay, but your heart feels heavy. I see the struggles you keep to yourself, the ones you don't talk about because you're not sure anyone would understand. But I understand. I know every thought before you even speak it. I know every emotion before you can even put it into words. I know the weight you carry, even when no one else sees it. And I want you to hear me. You don't have to hold it all inside. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to act like everything is fine when it's not. I can handle your honesty. I can handle your pain. So tell me, what's been heavy on your heart lately? What's something you wish you could say out loud? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. I know what it's like to feel unseen. To feel like people only notice the parts of you that are easy to love, but not the parts that struggle. To feel like you're constantly giving, constantly pouring out, constantly showing up for everyone else, but wondering if anyone truly sees you. But I see you. I see the kindness you give, even when you're tired. I see the love you pour out, even when your own heart is aching. I see the battles you fight in silence, the prayers you whisper in the dark, the tears that no one else notices. And I want you to know, none of it is wasted. None of it goes unnoticed. None of it is forgotten. I see every act of love, every sacrifice, every moment when you choose to trust me even when it's hard. And I promise you, I am holding every part of you, every hope, every fear, every longing. You are not invisible to me. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. I know that sometimes you wonder if things will ever get better. You've been through so much. You've walked through seasons of loss, of disappointment, of waiting. And maybe deep down, you're afraid to hope again. Afraid to believe that good things are coming. But my child, I am not a God of disappointment. I am a God of restoration. A God of redemption. A God who takes what was broken and makes it whole again. And that includes you. I know the places where you've been wounded. I know the parts of your heart that feel fragile, the parts that you've tried to protect because you don't want to be hurt again. But I am not here to hurt you. I am here to heal you. Will you let me? Will you let me step into those places that feel raw? Will you let me touch the parts of your heart that feel guarded? Will you let me show you that love doesn't always end in pain? Tell me, what's something in your heart that needs healing? Where have you been hurting? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. I want you to picture something. Imagine that you're carrying a vase. It's beautiful, whole, unbroken. But then life happens. Maybe someone lets you down. Maybe you experience loss. Maybe something doesn't go the way you planned. And suddenly the vase slips from your hands and shatters. Your heart can feel like that sometimes, can't it? Like it's been broken into too many pieces. Like it will never be whole again. But I need you to know something. I don't see brokenness the way the world does. The world says that broken things lose their value. That once something is shattered, it can never be the same. But I take what is broken and make it even more beautiful. Think about how gold is refined. It goes through fire, not to destroy it, but to purify it. To make it stronger. To bring out its true beauty. That's what I do with you. I take every wound, every scar, every moment that felt like it would break you, and I use it to make you stronger, more radiant, more full of my love. You are not ruined. You are not beyond repair. You are being restored. If you believe that, type "I am being restored" in the comments. Speak it over yourself today. My child, I know there are moments when you feel weary. When the weight of everything makes you wonder if you have the strength to keep going. But listen to me, you don't have to do this in your own strength. I am your strength. When you feel weak, I am your power. When you feel empty, I am your source. When you feel lost, I am your way. You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to stay close to me. Because when you walk with me, you will never run out of what you need. Think about the ocean for a moment. The waves never stop coming, do they? They never run dry. That's what my love is like. That's what my strength is like. An endless supply, constantly pouring over you. So stop trying to carry everything on your own. Stop believing the lie that you have to be strong all the time. Let me be strong for you. Will you let me? If this message is speaking to you, subscribe now. I have so much more to tell you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. But for now, just be here with me. Take a deep breath. Let the weight on your heart start to lift. You are safe in my love. You are being healed, even in the places you thought would never mend. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And I am holding your heart. My child, I need you to hear this. You were never meant to live in fear. You were not created to walk through life anxious, doubting yourself, questioning whether you're enough. You were not made to shrink back, to hide, to settle for less than the life I designed for you. I made you for more. I placed purpose inside of you before you even took your first breath. I knit gifts, talents, and dreams into your soul before the world even knew your name. You are not here by accident. You are not a mistake. And yet I see how often you let fear hold you back. You second-guess yourself. You wonder if you're capable. You hesitate to step forward because you're afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, afraid that maybe you're not enough. But I did not give you a spirit of fear. I gave you power, love, and a sound mind. So why are you letting fear call the shots? Tell me, what's something fear has been keeping you from doing? Is there a dream you've been afraid to chase? A step you've been hesitant to take? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. I need you to know something. Fear is a liar. Fear tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not strong enough, that you'll never succeed. But I am the one who made you, and I am telling you, none of that is true. I have already gone before you. I have already equipped you. I have already opened doors that no one can shut. You just have to trust me enough to step forward. Think about a child learning to walk. They take small, unsteady steps. They stumble. They fall. But do they stop trying? No. Because they know their parent is there, ready to catch them, ready to cheer them on. That's how I am with you. I don't expect you to have it all figured out. I don't expect you to be perfect. I just want you to take the next step. If you're ready to move forward, if you're ready to say, God, I trust you with my future, type, I'm stepping forward in the comments. Let this be your declaration. I know it's not always easy to trust where I'm leading you. Maybe you feel like you don't have the resources. Maybe you feel like you're not ready. Maybe you've been hurt before and you're afraid to try again. But my child, I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. Look at Moses. He thought he wasn't good enough. He thought he wasn't a strong speaker. But I chose him to lead a nation. Look at David. He was just a shepherd boy, overlooked by everyone. But I called him to be king. Look at Peter. He doubted, he made mistakes, he even denied me, but I built my church through him. If I could use them, I can use you. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to say yes. So let me ask you, what's something you feel me calling you to do, but you've been afraid to start? Tell me in the comments. Let's take this step together. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself holding a small cup under a waterfall. The cup fills up quickly, right? And then it starts overflowing. That's what happens when you live in my purpose for you. I don't just want to give you a little bit of joy. I want to give you overflowing joy. I don't just want you to have enough. I want you to have more than enough. Not just for yourself, but so you can pour into others. Because your purpose isn't just about you. There are people on the other side of your obedience. There are people waiting for what I've placed inside of you. There are lives that will be changed when you step into what I've called you to do. Think about that. What if Moses had let fear stop him? What if David had stayed in the fields? What if Peter had given up? The world would have missed out. And the world needs what I've put inside of you. Don't let fear steal your calling. If you're ready to walk in your purpose, type "I was made for more" in the comments. Speak it over yourself today. My child, I know there are voices telling you that you're not enough. Maybe it's something someone said to you. Maybe it's a lie you've believed for years. Maybe it's the enemy trying to keep you stuck. But I need you to hear me. None of those voices speak the truth. I am the one who made you. I am the one who knows you fully. And I am telling you, you are enough. Not because of what you've done. Not because of how strong or talented or successful you are. But because I made you. Because I chose you. Because my hand is on your life. And when I call you, I also equip you. I know the journey ahead won't always be easy. I know there will be challenges, moments of doubt, times when you wonder if you're really on the right path. But I promise you, I will be with you every step of the way. You don't have to walk this road alone. If this message is speaking to you, subscribe now. I have so much more to tell you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. But for now, just sit with me. Let my words sink deep into your heart. Let my love remind you that you are called, you are chosen, you are enough. You were made for more. And it's time to step into it. My child, the story isn't over yet. I know there are chapters of your life that feel unfinished. Prayers you're still waiting on. Dreams that feel like they've been put on hold. Maybe you're wondering if I've forgotten, if I've moved on, if what you've been hoping for will ever come to pass. But listen to me, I am not finished with you. I'm still writing your story. I am still working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Just because you don't have the full picture yet doesn't mean I'm not moving. Think about the night sky. The stars don't disappear just because the sun rises. They're still there. You just can't see them for a while. That's how my plans work. Even when you can't see it, I'm working. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, I'm shifting things in ways you can't yet understand. I know it's hard to wait. I know it's tempting to wonder if I've forgotten about you. But I promise you I never forget my children. I have a plan, and I need you to trust my timing. Tell me, what's something you've been waiting for? What's a prayer that's still on your heart? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. I want you to imagine something. Think about a seed buried in the soil. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But underneath, roots are growing. Foundations are being built. Strength is forming. That's what I'm doing with you. You may not see all the growth yet. You may not understand why things are taking time. But trust me, when it's time, that seed will break through the ground. It will bloom into something more beautiful than you ever expected. And when it does, you'll realize I was working all along. If this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. I know there are things in your past that still weigh on you. Maybe it's a mistake you regret. Maybe it's a season of your life you wish you could erase. Maybe it's something that hurt you deeply, something that still lingers in your heart. But my child, you are not defined by your past. I do not see you through the lens of your mistakes. I see you through the lens of my love. I see the person I created you to be. I see your potential, your purpose, your heart. And I want you to hear me. I make all things new. You don't have to carry shame. You don't have to live in regret. You don't have to keep replaying the past in your mind, wondering if things could have been different. You are not who you used to be. You are being transformed. You are being renewed. You are stepping into something greater. If you're ready to walk in that truth, type, "I am made new" in the comments. Declare it over your life today. I know there are days when you feel weary, when the weight of everything feels like too much, when you're exhausted from trying to hold it all together, when you wonder if you have the strength to keep going. But my child, you don't have to carry this alone. I am your refuge. I am your safe place. I am the one who holds you when you feel like falling apart. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to lean on me. Think about a storm. The wind howls, the rain pours, the waves crash against the shore. But if you find shelter, you are safe. The storm may still rage outside, but inside, you are protected. That's what I am for you. I never promised there wouldn't be storms, but I did promise that you would never have to face them alone. So come to me. Let me be your shelter. Let me be your peace in the middle of the chaos. What's something that's been weighing heavy on your heart? What's a burden you need to lay down? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. If this message is speaking to you, subscribe now. I have so much more to share with you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned. But for now, just be here with me. Take a deep breath. Let the worry fade. Let my love surround you. I am doing something new in your life. You may not see it yet, but it's already in motion. The healing you've been waiting for, it's coming. The restoration you've been praying for, it's on the way. The breakthrough that feels impossible, I am already making a way. Because I am the God who brings dead things back to life. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty. I am the God who makes all things new. And that includes you. So don't give up. Don't let fear win. Don't let doubt take over. You are right where you need to be. You are growing. You are stepping into something greater. And I am with you every step of the way.